The Kill Artist. The Kill Artist is a 2000 spy novel by American author Daniel Silva. It's the first book featuring Gabriel Allon. The Kill Artist was released in the UK on 20 June 2002. Plot summary. Israel's Prime Minister reinstates Ari Shamron as Mossad director. Shortly thereafter, Israel's ambassador is murdered in Paris. The crime is all of the mockings of Tariq al-Irani, a terrorist mastermind. Gabriel spearheaded a team that located and killed the operatives in the Munich massacre. 17 years later, Tariq took vengeance upon Gabriel family member by planting a bomb under the Allon's car in Vienna. Gabriel witnessed his family's horrifying destruction. His son Danny died instantly, while his wife Lee was left with a shattered mind and body. 9 years later, Gabriel has cut ties with the office, greeted himself in southern England, and poured himself into his other profession as an art restorer. Ari Shamron shows up on his doorstep. Shamron explains that he wants to assassinate Tariq but lacks support from the departmental directors of the office. As a result, he urges Gabriel to spearhead a secret assassination operation. He accepts Shamron's plan and begins surveillance of Youssef, a member of Tariq's closely knit organisation. Gabriel decides that he needs to set Youssef up with a female operative. He handpicks Jacqueline Delacroix-Halevi, a French supermodel. Jacqueline has previously assisted 3 office operations. In one of these, she worked closely with Gabriel and the two had an affair. Gabriel is careful to keep his interactions with Jacqueline to a mere professional familiarity. Jacqueline discovers that Gabriel still grieves over their affair, for its unmasking made Lee decide to accompany Gabriel on a fateful operation to Vienna. Realizing that her modelling career is declining and unfulfilling, Jacqueline accepts Gabriel's role for her and seduces Youssef. Although this allows Gabriel to bug Youssef's apartment, it likewise blows Jacqueline's cover, for Youssef finds her making imprints of his keys and later sees Gabriel in his building. Gabriel is very concerned with Jacqueline's safety and therefore tries to pull her from the operation. Shamron, however, insists that her identity as Dominique Bonnard is secure and insists that Gabriel continue the plan. Meanwhile, Youssef warns Tariq that Gabriel is searching for him. Tariq designs a plan where Jacqueline must prove her professed love for Youssef by accompanying Tariq on a supposedly diplomatic mission to the United States. Indeed, Tariq recognizes Jacqueline from previous office operations and suspects that he can use her as bait to lure Gabriel to his death. A conspiratorial relationship between Youssef and Yuzi Navot, a major agent for the office in Europe, also becomes apparent. Navot is one of the few office operatives who knows about Shamron's secret plot. Shortly after Jacqueline begins this diplomatic trip, she realizes that her identity and security have been compromised. Gabriel believes that he has the upper hand in the arrangement until Tariq consistently eludes him and then disappears. Tariq smuggles Jacqueline through Quebec and into New York City, where he intends to make his last stand. The new PM of Israel and Yasser Arafat in NYC that weekend to celebrate a momentous step towards creating peace between the Israelis and Palestinians. Too late, Gabriel realizes that Tariq's target is Arafat and not Israel's PM. Gabriel hastily allows Arafat by phone just as the disguised Tariq zones in on the kill. Arafat the diplomat calmly recounts his love for Tariq, a former associate, and urges the assassin to abandon his design. Tariq decides to let Arafat live just as Gabriel and the escaped Jacqueline arrive on the scene. Tariq shoots Gabriel in the chest, but Jacqueline pursues and kills the would-be assassin. Gabriel recovers from his wound in Israel, where Jacqueline has been forced to relocate due to media coverage of the event. One day, Gabriel spots Youssef in a local market and questions him at gunpoint. Youssef admits that he was working for Shamron as a double agent, and that Shamron had concocted the whole plot so Gabriel could finish off Tariq. When angry, Gabriel confronts Shamron, the Wizen director, is unapologetic and insists that it was both necessary to kill Tariq and just to have the killer be Gabriel. Once his recovery is complete, Gabriel returns to his life in southern England as an art restorer. Critical reception. Rebecca Asher Walsh, writing for Entertainment Weekly, gave the novel a B+, describing it as pure political popcorn. According to Amazon.com, The New Yorker says that Silva may never get around to pumping his character's souls, but he's having such a good time that we're content just to watch him play. Randy Signor was less flattering and lamented that Silva's promising career has now veered toward the predictable and slightly silly. International titles. Portuguese O Artista da Morte. The Artist of Death. 2008.